Well, you had to know it was coming. Get it out of your system now. I can't believe they're reviewing a Facebook game. You can't deny the success and popularity of games on Facebook. You may not like it, you might not choose to play them, and you have every right to feel that way. But just because a game is on Facebook, doesn't mean it's not well made, doesn't mean someone won't enjoy it, and doesn't mean it should go unnoticed. For the first one, I thought maybe reviewing one of the most popular ones, but then I thought I'd rather pick one I've actually enjoyed a lot and wanted to share my thoughts on. This is Castleville on Facebook. Developed by Facebook game giants Zynga, Castleville puts you in the role of the ruler of your very own kingdom. It's your job to clean it up and build it up, and banish the gloom and nasty beasties while you're at it. So at its core, it's a city building simulation game. There are quests you can complete which give you a little direction, but you're free to create your kingdom however you like. People familiar with these types of game know there are usually a few different kinds of currency and different meters you need to concern yourself with. In Castleville, you'll have coins, crowns, and reputation points, and you have an energy meter, castle level, and experience level. Coins are the most basic and easiest to gain in game. Crowns are much more rare, and the currency you'll need to fork over real money for with microtransactions in order to really take advantage of them. And they are needed if you want to progress your gameplay beyond the limited energy meter you have that allows you to perform actions. Rep is earned by visiting friends' kingdoms and helping them out while you're there. Castle levels gain by building certain structures and is needed mostly for exploring into different areas covered in gloom, which will expand your kingdom. Any action you do that requires energy will award XP, and higher levels will unlock more things you can buy in the market. So that's sort of the basics of the game. If you don't want to spend any cash and just want to play the game for free, that's fine, for about 20 minutes. Then you have to wait, do something that doesn't use energy, which isn't much, or I don't know, play another Facebook game while you wait for your energy to refill. And this is where Castleville goes from a regular game to something you find on Facebook. In a quote-unquote real game, you could sit there playing as long as you like, completing every quest, making as much coin as you can, exploring and banishing beasties all day long if you wanted. But because of the energy mechanic, you can't do that. You're forced to pace yourself, and that's what gamers don't like about these kind of games. They want to play their games when they want, how they want, and for as long as they want. On the other hand, someone who wants to sit down for 5 to 10 minutes and play a fun little simple game after scrolling through their newsfeed, these games are perfect for. Another large aspect of the game is having other Facebook friends that play too and visiting their kingdoms. The more friends you have playing with you, the more you'll get to play, since the energy spent there are bonus. It doesn't take away from the energy you use at your own kingdom. Now, I'd never suggest this game's going to take you away from your Xbox or PlayStation by any means, but I do think it's fun and enjoyable in little coffee break doses. I chose Castleville because I think it's a lot of fun. I like the medieval fantasy setting, the style is really well done and polished, the game looks great. Even the background music is nice and doesn't get old or too repetitive while you're playing. There's a lot to do also. A bunch of levels to unlock new items, a large map to explore, tons of things to craft. There's even a little storyline with some evil wizard that's bugging everybody and has covered the land in gloom. Having said all that, however, I definitely would prefer a version that didn't have limited playtime or request me to hassle my friends to spam their Facebook walls to get some item I need to finish a quest or build another tower. So flame away if you like for covering a Facebook game. That's what the internet is all about, right? Hope at least you'll try Castleville before you do, though. Now, if you'll excuse me, my energy is full, and I've got taxes to collect, trees to chop down, and a magic land to explore.